Good morning, class of 2021. This presentation is designed to inform you about your scheduling options for your senior year. Teachers, if you haven't done so already, please pass out scheduling materials. Students, you should have 3 items: a yellow course selection sheet, a white traditional scheduling worksheet, and a gold senior experience scheduling worksheet. Course selection sheet contains all course options available to you. You'll see course name, course number, and then a column as to whether that course requires any prerequisites, an audition, or a teacher recommendation. You'll see 2 different scheduling worksheets. You'll need to use either the traditional scheduling worksheet or the senior experience scheduling worksheet. Only use the gold senior experience worksheet if you will be participating in the senior experience. If you would like more information about the courses available to you, you can find that information in the course description guide. That can be found on Homestead's website under Guidance and then Course Descriptions. The course description guide contains course descriptions as well as prerequisites, grade weights, and graduation requirements. Some courses will even have links to additional information like galleries or videos to help you decide if that course is right for you. Here's a sample page from the course description guide where you can see the course names, numbers, and prerequisites. For dual credit courses, there's information on how to qualify for the dual credit as well as a link to the core transfer library. The core transfer library contains information regarding transferring dual credit taken in high school to other Indiana colleges and universities. Before you start your scheduling, please make sure that your course selections will complete your graduation requirements for your selected diploma. Every student's progress towards graduation is different, but most students will need 2 semesters of English, 2 semesters of math, 2 semesters of social studies, and 2 semesters of science. If you're unsure what you need for graduation, you'll want to speak with your counselor. Also, make sure you write down both the course name and the course number on your scheduling worksheets. Again, that information is found on the course selection sheet and in the online course description guide. Again, before choosing your classes, you'll want to think through how you would like your senior year to look. There are 5 general formats you can consider for senior year. I'll go over each of these specifically in the next few minutes, but in general, you have the traditional schedule, co-op, career academy at Anthis, internship, and senior experience. Many students combine these options. For example, students can combine traditional classes with senior experience classes, or have an internship with senior experience, or both, where you might have some traditional classes, 1 or more senior experience classes, and an internship. Now let's talk through each of these options. Traditional schedule is very familiar to you as this is the format and how you've taken your classes now and in the past. So this is 7 periods a day with expected attendance from 7:45 a.m. to 2:35 p.m. Here's a sample traditional schedule. Some students may also be familiar with the Career Academy at Anthis. Students attending Anthis will come to Homestead for the first 4 periods of the day and spend the second half of their day learning a trade at Anthis. Anthis offers trades such as welding, automotive repair, certified nursing assistant, and dental careers. Refer to the course description guide for all of the programs offered at Anthis. Students must have room in their schedule to accommodate Anthis as it is required to attend all 4 periods. In order to qualify, you must complete an Anthis application. Here's a sample Anthis schedule. A new option for seniors is co-op. In order to be eligible for co-op, students must have a job that averages at least 15 hours per week. Students can be released as early as after 4th period to develop work skills, but can stay later if needed to complete additional graduation requirements. Students must enroll in strategic marketing in order to participate in co-op, and you must complete a co-op application. Here is a sample co-op schedule. Notice this student needs to take personal finance. So first semester, they're staying for periods 1 through 5 with release for work for periods 6 and 7. In second semester, they're staying for periods 1 through 4, with work released for periods 5 through 7. Internship is a non-paid work experience. Many students intern at local businesses or hospitals. This allows students to be released after 5th period. In order to be eligible, you must have at least a 3.0 GPA and attend a mandatory meeting, which is on January 17th at 7:10 in the community room. You must attend this meeting in order to be eligible for internship. If your schedule for some reason will not allow you to attend, you must contact Mr. Rogers prior to the meeting. This is a sample internship schedule. Notice the student is doing internship for both first and second semesters, but you may do either first or second semester or both. Senior Experience is a totally new format for seniors. Senior Experience contains specific dual credit courses taught in a flexible college-style format. These classes are taught in a block format over 2 periods, and either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. Students must qualify for and take Senior Experience courses for dual credit. This option is very flexible with multiple different configurations. If you're taking at least one Senior Experience course, you only need to have a total of 5 credits each semester. Study hall or other non-credited courses don't count towards this total. However, please keep athletic eligibility in mind. General formats for Senior Experience include early dismissal, which is a good option for students with jobs or internships, or late arrival, which can be a good option for athletes or students with activities right after school. Creating a Senior Experience schedule can be confusing, so you don't need to have everything figured out. What you do need to do is come to scheduling or meet with your counselor with answers for 3 things. What courses are you interested in and qualify for taking as dual credit? What non-Senior Experience courses do you plan to take, such as AP courses, band, art, etc.? And what general format would you prefer if you don't plan to stay all day? Would you like an early dismissal or a late arrival? The rest of it can be figured out with the help of your counselor. For Senior Experience, again, you'll be using that gold Senior Experience scheduling sheet. Let me start that over. This is an example Senior Experience schedule. You note that this student has chosen the early dismissal option. This student is taking advanced comp on Mondays and Wednesdays during first and second period, and honors econ on Tuesdays and Thursdays during first and second period, and then has chosen to take traditional classes for periods 3, 4, and 5. So for attendance purposes, on Monday through Thursday, the student attends periods 1 through 5, and on Fridays, the student attends periods 3, 4, and 5. Second semester, the student is taking traditional classes for periods 1 through 4, and expository writing for 5th and 6th period on Mondays and Wednesdays. So for attendance purposes, on Mondays and Wednesdays, the student attends periods 1 through 5 with a release time at about 1:15. And then on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, the student attends periods 1 through 4. Note, the student has only taken 5 courses. The second Senior Experience sample schedule has a student showing a late arrival. So this student, first semester, is taking advanced comp on Mondays and Wednesdays in the 3-4 block, and pre-calc on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the 3-4 block. This student is taking traditional classes for periods 5, 6, and 7. So for attendance purposes, the student attends periods 3 through 7, Monday through Thursday, and on Fridays, the student attends periods 5, 6, and 7. For second semester, again, the student has speech on Mondays and Wednesdays in the 3-4 block, and trig on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the 3-4 block. So again, for attendance purposes, the student attends Monday through Thursday, periods 3 through 7, and on Fridays, the student attends periods 5 through 7. Notice for both semesters, the student never attends periods 1 or 2. If you do not already qualify for dual credit, you want to make sure that you sign up for the AccuPlacer this spring. PSAT results will be available in January. For Ivy Tech courses, PSAT required scores are a 25 in reading, a 26 in writing, and a 27 in math. However, you'll want to look at the course description guide for specifics. If you do not qualify based off of those PSAT scores and you don't currently qualify now, again, you'll need to take the AccuPlacer. Your counselor will not be able to schedule you in senior experience or do other dual credit classes if you do not qualify at the time of scheduling. You'll want to check your school email and your Canvas class of 2021 for dates and details about the AccuPlacer. Now let's talk about the scheduling timeline. Scheduling materials were received today, December 5th. You'll work on schedules with your family now and over winter break. Scheduling will begin at the start of second semester. Students will schedule with their science class on their assigned day, beginning on January 22nd. If you do not have a science class, your counselor will call you down to student services individually. When your science class comes to schedule, please be as prepared as possible. Again, questions are 100% okay. You don't need to have it all figured out, but please don't come unprepared. This is one big way poor course choices are made. Please note, June 4th at 2:45 p.m. is the deadline for schedule changes for both first and second semesters. This concludes the scheduling video. Thank you for your attention.